Yes, if they can. But again, I just don't, I do believe that the frequency shift is so powerful that we can literally transmute where our consciousness goes. It's like epigenetics talks about, right? It's like where consciousness and belief goes, the body follows. So many people who are buying into the idea of the body is everything and the atomized materialistic dogma, right? That if you can control the human at the level of molecules and physical body, then you're going to control their destiny. But actually, no, it's where our consciousness takes us that we can actually transmute, and even whatever they throw at us, we can still actually overcome.
I actually, I have hope, and I go back to that time where I was, basically full of the spirit of life, and 5 years old, standing in the presence of those axe murderers. I was in the spirit, so to speak, and I said, "You're going against God and nature, and you think this is going to work out?" Mm-mm-mm. And let me tell you something. There are a few times in every man's life where the universe or God or whatever gives you a piece of knowledge that you can hang your hat on. Gives you something that doesn't move. It's like a rock for eternity. And that was a memory where I realized what I was feeling and what I was saying to those child killers was forever. They are not going to succeed in this. But how many years more of pain and suffering the human race is going to go through because they refuse to grow up and be individually responsible? I don't know.
And that is the point. This is, I believe, the dark side in a way is pushing us to step into our power, to step into our light, to step into our sovereignty. And it's like the more they have to roll out and push, the more basically it pressurizes us to stand and turn into that crystal, right? Crystals need the pressure. So
I have to agree that one way or another, we bought a ticket to the Armageddon show, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Because somebody's going down,
right?
Either us or them. Somebody's going down.
I think we're
and
going.
I personally think.
I think we're going up.
I personally think that there's enough quality teachers out there, like Mark Passio, like Dr. Joe Dispenza, that are waking up minds, and that 40 million broadcast out of your heart and mind into every human being, into the morphogenic field. That's why Kevin Trudeau teaches us very well, and so does Dr. Bruce Lipton. Understanding you're broadcasting your emotions and your thoughts into the collective consciousness, and it has a huge effect. If you broadcast love, if you broadcast freedom, if you broadcast, we're not going to take it. No, we're not going to take it. I wish I could sing better, but I can't. But I mean, they're pushing us, and we're going to push back. I'm just being silly a little bit.
It's a good place. It's a good place to leave it. Thank you. For your insights and your wisdom, and being able to have the courage to step forward with your memory and knowing, because that's what we need. We need more people to stand into their knowing and their intuition, and that's the only way we can actually make that shift, is by people saying enough is enough. We're not going to take it.
I have a website, thecenterpath.weebly.com, and I do 2 radio shows a week on Revolution Radio, and I tell you, I do SRA counseling, and I help people who have suffered through this. And I'm just thankful to the universe for giving me my life back, because it's no fun being a slave. And
no, it's not.
I just kind of think of that song from the 80s. We're not going to take it. No, we're not going to take it. And I'm telling you, it's my favorite song, I have to say. But I really think that If people turn to Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton's work and start to use their consciousness as a weapon against the archons and start to align with the Divine Mother and Father and throw off the mind control of the basically it's I'm trying to think of that term, Stockholm syndrome. I mean, we have to stop obeying the predators. We have to stop saying that injustice is all right. You know, we have to say no. The lost word of Freemasonry is no. We have to say no.
Yes.
And also say yes to love. Say yes to we're family.
Exactly. More, there's always more, but is there amor?
That's right. And love is not always a feeling. Sometimes it's just simply doing the right thing.